How about Walker Hayes, everybody?
Yeah!
We got a motor.
We're taking to Daytona in February. All right, y'all ready?
Turned radio on, there was country music I listened to.
Get ready for the finest in musical entertainment and racing on anything on wheels. Ladies and gentlemen, get in tune and start your engines because Music and Motors is now.
Now, part of becoming a successful singer-songwriter is honing your skills, performing in small venues, and constantly writing with others who help in the creative process. I'm Wade Hayes, and I can testify as to what Walker Hayes is up against. Now, what I can't imagine is Brad Baker strapped in a race car running at speeds of nearly 200 miles per hour, and the commitment of a dedicated race team giving their all in hopes of a championship. A singer-songwriter or a race car driver, they both have to pitch their case, and it's not easy. Walker Hayes is a talented songwriter and now writes with some of Nashville's most noted writers, including Larry Boone and Paul Nelson.
He's a musician, but he just got into songwriting before he came up to Nashville. So he was new at it, but very, very talented with the craft, which is unusual. So he wrote a lot by himself, which I found very interesting. When I signed him to Buddy's company, I was like, Buddy, yeah, we got the next Roger Miller. Boy, he's lit up like a Christmas tree because, of course, he and Roger Miller had such a great run. And that was what was real appealing to us.
Because
I think it should be fun.
If you're not going to make it, you know, if you're going to go straight out with it, I'd do it more driving, something like a...
No, I like the
But to branch out a little bit, he's co-written with some writers, and he's open to it, but, you know, he's not just going to sell himself. He's going to have an opinion. And I think that's why he works really well with the more established veterans like Paul and Larry, because he respects them, they respect him. You know, we're not throwing a bunch of 22-year-olds at him and say, just go write with these guys because they're cool.
With the talent that he has, he'll get there because he has that special thing. He has the it thing, and you can't keep that from coming out. Eventually, he'll get that shot.
You know, we all come here and we think we're going to change the world. That's what happens. We write these songs and we can't understand why everybody doesn't think they're great. That's just the nature of the beast. We all do that, and he doesn't get discouraged, and that's what happens to a lot of them. Is the perseverance part is very important, and I hope he has that, because the ones, you know, you gotta come here with the attitude is, this is what I do. I can't even do anything else, so I have no choice other than to stay here.
Come on, Ryan, instead of another dude.
You grab a cooler, your glove, and your bat.
I got a sink with a drip and a wife with a chip on her shoulder. Can't adjust to my adjustable mortgage. My gloves catching dust up in storage. I'd love to go play, but dude, I'm afraid my dude days are over.
That song is pretty awesome. I wrote it with a little help from you guys.
Walker also regularly writes with his longtime school buddies after hours on Music Row at Songwriter magazine. Out here on the balcony, Robert Clements and Douglas Waterman discuss fresh ideas as Walker tries to come up with a hook. Like a lot of country songs, tonight's something will be written about a real-life experience of a guy dealing with the loss of a girl.
Look, I think we should write it backwards. Like, start with the hook, you know, she just might be the one.
Yeah, I wish I could.
We don't
find
have to
those
write
lyrics.
this. We can write.
I had like half of this thing that I thought was.
That was
Can't
good.
find it. I could have sworn I put myself on copy of that.
What was it called? Falling Out of Love.
I think it was called.
I got dumped and I'm sad.
Basically, yeah.
Morning's breaking, she's waking up. Whiskey's waiting in my coffee cup. it's about time to take a sip or two. 'Cause soon as I'm sober, I'm still getting over you. I'd be crazy to think a couple of drinks could drown out the memories of you. But darling, if drunk, as close as I come, I'll be in the bottle by noon. As soon as I'm sober, I'm still getting over. Yeah, as soon as I'm sober, I'm still getting over you.
Pour another round.
Yeah.
There it is. That's it.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Stuff, second take.
Hey man, you're a trooper.
Seriously.
Hanging on.
This is
Wow.
a marathon.
This is the real deal right here. I mean,
Wax
this
paper cups.
is what we do. Oh yeah. And you and this guy just, you mesh, you know, and you just get each other, and you come out with something that you're really proud of, and there's nothing better than that.
Good one,
Sounded
boys.
pretty good.
You got us another good one.
Got a good one.
A ballad. We were thinking upbeat, and we went ballad. I'm glad we did.
Gary
Good idea,
Allen,
buddy.
here it comes.
Let's get it to him. I mean, whether somebody cuts it or not, if you come out at the end of the day and you say, hey, you know, I want to sing this at the Bluebird because I'm proud of this song. It says something I want to say, and I really am proud of it. That's just nothing beats it. There it is. Took us about 1 billion hours.
And the title is...
Title is Soon as I'm Sober. Soon as I'm sober.
All right.
Man,
Let's do it.
That'd be a cool hook, though,
Soon
for a
as
whole
I'm
nother
sober.
song.
We are in the process of cutting some more demos on some new stuff that Walker has written. Some by himself, some with some co-writers. Larry Boone and Paul Nelson have been writing with Walker a lot lately. They've kind of grabbed the reins on this last demo session, and what we're going to do is we're going to look at those songs, look at some past songs, maybe some songs in the future, put together some, you know, some stuff on a CD, and then take it around and shop it a little bit and get a vibe out there of if this is worth it.
Every time Walker gets home from recording a song, he brings it in. Lainey, you got to hear this song. And so we go out to his car and we listen to it in the car. If the kids are asleep, we take the monitor outside. If they're awake, we all pile in the car and listen to the song. And he always wants feedback. He'll play it for me, and I usually will tell him what I really think, which he says he wants to know. Sometimes I temper it a little bit, but he'll also email the files around to close friends or family. He gets my parents' opinion a lot, and I know his parents, and he likes to get feedback on his songs after they're written.
But I do, I like it. I think it sounds awesome. I'm being serious.
You like the content, what it's about?
Yeah, I do.
It's your kind of song? Even though it's about drinking?
I mean,
It's not your favorite.
it's not my favorite
You don't
content.
like it.
No, I do like it. Hey, I like it.
I'm just kidding.
I do. I like it a lot.
I'm just joking. I was just joking. You like it.
No,
You
I do. I think it's really good. I think it could definitely be a hit, for sure.
Okay,
I do.
cool.
His publisher doesn't always agree with our feedback, but it's nice to have extra opinions.
As soon as I'm sober, I'm still getting over
you. We've got more to come right here on Music and Motors, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now, Brad Baker wants to get behind the wheel of the 37 car so badly, he's willing to help his dad in any way he can. It's all about securing sponsors and building a team that can commit to go all the way in securing a championship. Now, Brad was brought up in a racing family and has his own 3 boys to follow in his footsteps in the business and sport of stock car racing. Brad's wife, Holland, lives the demanding role of mom and team support.
He knows that the best thing he can do is have more time on the track. Well, it's hard to do that without sponsorship money. It's all about the money. He gets very frustrated that he feels like he can do a better job, or you know, even the little opportunities that he gets to be out on the racetrack, he wants to perform very well because his crew has worked so hard. And it's very frustrating when they've worked really hard giving him a good race car and he feels like he couldn't do what he needed to do on the racetrack.
I can't wait to get back in the car. I've been out for nearly 3 years and I'm excited to death, you know, just ready to go. The fire's burning and I can't stand it. I'm gritting my teeth every day wanting to get back on the track. There's nothing better than holding a 700 horsepower car wide open for a quarter of a mile and turning around and going back the other way without even blinking. It's a blast. And one of the best parts about racing is the competition. You're side by side, bumping and grinding, and you know they're hitting you, you're hitting them, and it's all fun and games, but it's just a thrill to be able to beat the next guy. You pass him, and it's just like scoring a touchdown. Every time you pass a car, it's just like scoring a touchdown. Same feeling. I mean, you just want to, you know, the team says great job over the radio, and you know, you almost have this big smile on your face, even while you're on the racetrack, just because it's so much fun. Racing is far more of a team sport than what most people would realize, especially when you're in the driver's seat. You really know what all the work these guys are putting into this car. They spend hundreds of hours a week preparing them and getting them ready for you. These guys are behind you 100%, and you've got to be behind them 100%, because they can make you look really, really good. It's so much easier to drive a fast car fast. The team can make the driver's life very, very easy. A car is like a glove. You know the whole car and feel it, and you have to communicate what that car is telling you to the crew chief so that he can change it and fix it to the way you want it to drive.
This is John Reese. He's the car chief for the 27 CleanX Ford Fusion. And that covers everything from nose to tail.
Yeah, you got it. Nose to tail. That's this final list is what we do at the setup plate when we're setting it up. I go through and fine tune everything,
right,
make it look good, and
make sure the right setup's under it.
Yep, that's it. And that's what we're fixing to do now is finish it up, get it ready to go.
All right. He's getting this car ready to go on the track for the Daytona test.
Yeah, we just finished setting it up, getting it ready, doing all the boat checks, make sure everything's in good shape so we can send it right on the track when we get there. The camera puck is the deal on top of the car there. It looks like a hockey puck, but it's actually just a fake camera pod that weighs the exact amount and it's the exact shape of the in-car camera that they run on the cars during the race. But everybody's got to have a fake one if you're not running a real one for all the aero purposes and stuff. The radio antennas and little bubbles that you see on where they show like the RPM and how fast you're going and all that, GPS, they all have antennas, different antennas on the car that we all have to install to make sure that that all the data stuff gets read to NASCAR. A-post mirror, this side mirror here for the driver to see on the side of the car. During drafting and everything, he can just take a peek right outside across the window, and that'll be up here, and he can just take a peek out and look what's beside him, coming up beside him, or what he just passed is what we like to see. He likes to see the cars that he passes instead of the ones that are coming up beside him. He's born to race and bound to win.
Hi, I'm Brad Baker.
And I'm Wade Hayes, and you're watching Music
and Motors. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Now that Walker has cut a demo and has the approval of his family, it's time to pitch the song to his publisher, Christy DiNapoli, and song plugger, Alex Torres at the Music Group.
Check it out, we got Julianne Huff's banner over there. David Malloy obviously produced it. He works underneath us. It'd be nice if I could have one of those one day upside the building with my name on it.
What's up, Nas?
Okay, let's see when he's getting done.
Dudes,
Dude.
got us a song.
You got a new song?
I want you to hear it.
Why you
Tell me
carrying-
what you think.
Why you carrying a baseball bat? Is it alright?
This is just in case you don't like it.
I don't like these riders coming in
Alex,
with baseball
can I
bats.
listen? Yeah, can you?
Can I hear it?
I would love for you to.
Let's check it out.
I didn't know you had a new song.
Who'd you write it with, Walker?
I wrote it with Doug and Robert, my
All right.
Mobile boys.
Yeah.
And
They
Ray.
got a thing.
All right, cool.
So check it out. Be honest with
With
us
three
here.
boys.
It's called Soon As I'm Sober.
All right.
Well, I've been out drinking, dancing till dawn. I say it's about time to take a sip or two. 'Cause soon as I'm sober, I'm still getting over you. Well, I'd be crazy to think a couple of drinks can drown out the memories of you. But darling, if drunk, as close as I come, I'll be in the bottle by noon. As soon as I'm sober.
Little tag's a little too long.
Yeah, as soon as I'm sober. As soon as I'm sober, I'm still getting over you.
Alright, cool. I'll never get over it.
Never
Yeah.
so he's always drunk.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
It's the whole drunken thing.
It's not working
Here
these
in
days.
2008, it's kind of tough to. Even if we could, I mean, it's good. I don't know if it's groundbreaking or anything like that. You've
Yeah.
got to top what you've already got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the Walker manifesto up here. We got to beat it.
Cool.
Yeah. You've set the bar right there.
We got to beat them.
Yeah.
But
Right,
I love you
better.
writing with those guys, man. Every time he writes with those two guys,
Yeah.
it's
Didn't you
different.
write wax paper cups
Wax
with those
paper
guys?
cup.
Yeah.
Wax paper cups. You got to beat that. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. It's a completely different song.
Yeah, I don't think that's radio.
Yeah.
You need to write more with those guys too. Keep it going. Too far and few between.
Will do.
How's that bat sound? Sound pretty good?
It's a little out of tune. You got a capo?
No, everyone steals it. See?
We got a bat hoe.
A part of paying your dues in the music business is taking rejection more times than you may want to, and then go write another song. Gary Baker gets some good news and calls Brad, who is already headed home.
Who doesn't like to lose? If you are out ahead, he'll be coming after you. Off the track, he'll laugh and joke, be everybody's friend.
Hello?
Friend or not,
Hey,
drunk
Brad.
flag, he'll
Hey,
find
Dad.
a way to
Hey, buddy. Yeah, it's me.
News?
Well, I know you're not the excitable type, but are you? Where are you now? Are you driving a car?
Yes, sir. Yeah, driving home.
I thought I ought to the word and let you be the first to hear it. But yeah, the decision is just made. We are going to Daytona, and yeah, you'll be sitting in the seat. So
Really?
be ready. That's a
Are
really.
you serious?
That's for sure. Yep.
I'm gonna pull over here for a second. So we're really going to Daytona?
You know how it is. We got to win it.
Woo! Man, that's awesome. That
Yeah.
is so good to hear.
Yep.
Yeah, I know that's a good car too. I think we got a
Yes,
chance to
sir.
win that one.
It's a good car, and we just called and ordered the engine from Roush Yates, and They've already told us when the pickup date is, so we'll have the engine here. It'll be a killer motor. You got a killer car, so finishing second is not an option. We got to win it. Baker Curve's got to win it, so get yourself ready.
Best news of the year so far.
Yep.
That's great.
All right. Well, it's going to happen, so be ready.
All right. Thank
All right,
you.
Hoss. Talk to you later.
All right. Have a good. Bye-bye. Now we're going to Daytona. Man, can't believe it.
Go racing.
We're going.
Well, thanks for watching this week's show. I'm Wade Hayes, and we'll look for you at the same time right here as Walker and Brad continue their quest on Music and Motors.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
And the promoting of singer-songwriter Wade Hayes as these two young men work to make their dreams come true. Oh! You know, I just saw the last name and assumed it was me. Wow. I'm sorry.